every county. This is your statewide newscast, Arkansas Today.
Good Wednesday afternoon. I'm Mallory Brooks. Thanks for watching Arkansas Today. We begin in the city of Rogers, where a bullet flies through a window as a woman walks into her living room. Police saying the shooting happened near Elmwood Middle School. Her husband, Orlando Campos, describes the moment leading up to that shooting.
He coming close somewhere right here, I guess, because they saw, we can see somebody there, right there, and he's shooting, see?
A witness saw two people at the time of the shooting walking down the street. No one was injured. Police continue to investigate what happened. A Northwest Arkansas company is sending thousands of pounds of food to victims impacted by the flooding in the Midwest. Tyson Foods is answering the call that left at least 3 people dead in Nebraska and Iowa after widespread flooding. As part of its Meals That Matter program, Tyson is setting up 2 product distribution sites in some of the worst hit areas of Nebraska and Iowa. It's also organizing with local feeding agencies to let people know their product is available. Although this disaster doesn't match up with a typical deployment, Tyson is donating products until the food is gone or not needed.
We're sending 3 truckloads of product. 2 of the truckloads will originate here in Northwest Arkansas, and 1 will originate in Enid, Oklahoma. And a little over 100,000 pounds of product at this point that we'll donate to the various agencies.
The product is currently being transported and will arrive on site Thursday night. Tyson Foods saying they will continue to monitor the flooding as it moves south. You could soon be seeing Razorback Red on street signs in Fayetteville. Fayetteville City Council approving the consent agenda on the resolution Tuesday night. The University of Arkansas wants to install specially colored street signs at certain locations on and near the campus, on stop signs and yield signs as well. The university agreed to install and maintain those signs. More developments today in the massive college cheating scandal. At least one university is taking action against students who might be tied to that alleged scam. USC saying it is now investigating students who may be linked to the admissions scandal, which means they are losing some big privileges. NBC's Joe Fryer has more.
A week after the admissions scandal rocked the college world, USC is taking action against students whose parents are accused of paying big bucks to get their kids into college. The school says it's placing holds on those students' accounts. That means they can't register for classes or get transcripts. The school won't confirm how many students are impacted, but says these students have been notified. Following the review, we will take the proper action related to their status, up to revoking admission or expulsion.
I believe if USC wants and other schools want to claim themselves as a victim, then they have to take action so this never happens again.
At Wake Forest University, a different approach. The women's volleyball coach, Bill Ferguson, is on administrative leave after he was charged in the scandal. Prosecutors say Ferguson took a bribe to get one student into the school. Wake Forest says the student is currently enrolled. At this time, we do not plan to take any action against her when there is no evidence she had any knowledge of the alleged financial transaction. NBC News reached out to Ferguson, the coach, for comment, but has not heard back. He's one of 50 people facing charges, 33 of them parents, including celebrities Felicity Huffman and Lori Loughlin. Authorities originally said at least 8 colleges were impacted by the multi-million-dollar scandal, none of which has been charged with any crimes. Now it has spread to another school, UC Berkeley, which says it's investigating the acceptance of a former student after a parent, David Sidhu, was charged in the scandal. Sidhu's accused of making 2 $100,000 payments to have someone secretly take pre-college exams in place of his 2 sons. One of those sons, Jordan, attended UC Berkeley. Prosecutors say in 2012, the fake test taker flew from Tampa to Los Angeles and using a fake ID took the SAT in Jordan's place, scoring 2280 out of a possible 2400. In a new statement, UC Berkeley says we are aware of the indictment and are looking into the allegation. David Sidhu was pleaded not guilty, and his attorneys say David Sidhu's children have not been accused of any impropriety and have achieved great accomplishments in their own right. Any attack on the Sidhu children is unwarranted.
And if that USC investigation finds wrongdoing, they are considering revoking admission or expulsion. If the student has already graduated and has their diploma, the school could revoke that diploma. Well, Arkansas Congressman Bruce Westerman making a stop in Texarkana Tuesday. His first stop, a company that says they plan to expand in the area. Union Tank Car Company officials say they're looking to add a third shift, which could mean up to 50 new jobs in the coming months. The company repairs, manufactures, and leases rail cars.
We're actually hiring up now. I've got 9 openings as we speak.
They've been able to hire some of the displaced workers from Red River, and those workers are coming in with the skills they need.
Westerman adds that he and representatives from neighboring states continue to lobby for more work for Red River Army Depot. That facility laid off about 900 people last year. Well, let's take a look at the day ahead on this Wednesday, March the 20th. The Representative Beto O'Rourke's hopeful journey to the White House brings him to New Hampshire. The Texas Democrat is making stops for speaking events at local universities, breweries, and inns. And taking a look back on this day in history, 1854, the Republican Party was founded. Taking a look back in 1760, a 10-hour fire erupted in Boston, destroying 349 buildings and burning 10 ships, but claiming no lives. And that is a look at your headlines. Last night was a big night for Hog fans.